to be. I thought I had it fixed yesterday because it didn't go down for the entirety of the stream. Sorry, guys. At least it reconnected by itself. But, yeah, I don't know why it's being really, really bad.
It's mildly fitting that the second I return, things start going terribly wrong to prevent me from playing yet again.
It's really, it has nothing to do. It's been like this for a month. But, like, it's never been this bad. Like, normally it waits a few hours before it disconnects. Now it's just like, no, what if I disconnect, like, multiple times within the first, like, 20 fucking minutes? But I don't have a solution. I don't know why it's doing it. I don't know why it's decided to ramp up doing it. That's even better. I love this. I love it so much. It's like my favorite thing.
I'm so sorry.
I don't have an answer. I'm sorry. It's just gonna be like this. I don't have a fix.
Well, we're just gonna have to hope that it doesn't go down more. But so the way that, again, back to explaining how the game works, it's very simple. You say you're gonna do something, and if you think it, like Talon, if you believe that Corzipa is using a move that requires her to be powerful, then you roll power. If you're doing a counterattack, you roll counterattack. Like, in everything else, and it's that simple. Like, and I've given you guys all your things. You come up with your power special moves whenever you want to. You can just decide on them. You can only use one special, like, big attack per fight, but it'll be really obvious. Like, so pretty easy. I gave Pollux and Castor their special move, which because Valla said that they would either be like good at kicking or good, like, and I thought they'd be good at grappling because they got 4 arms. Like, so Pollux and Castor's special move was like if they get all 4 hands on one person, they can lift them up and like backbreaker them like Bane. That is the plan. So think that kind of way for your special moves. Royce is I just put his like Findel and Bethune on them. So I guess one of them sets things on fire and one of them does thunderous word situation. So do with that as you may.
Yeah, that's about right.
Also, Royce's like good ability is these hands.
Yeah, you're all gonna catch them.
So terribly sorry about that. Alright. And I know who wins these fights. So Honeybanks has lost to Aspera. We don't have to roll them or anything. I know how these ones go. Honeybanks has lost to Aspera, so it's going to be Aspera versus Midnight in the first one, which is good for Midnight. You get a rematch.
Yeah.
You know what, Kole, can you roll a 20-sider for me?
I certainly can.
We're going to roll against each other. You're rolling for Billiam, I'm rolling for the Riverman.
Billiam.
Billiam has beat the Riverman.
Oh god, I'm fighting I just called him a peacock. I'm a flamingo.
Oh, good. You are gonna fight him. Rupert is gonna fight the Masked Bun. And Corzipa, we have a fight with you and Gus right now.
Okay, who's Gus? I don't know anything.
Oh, don't you worry. Everybody else knows Gus.
It should be a relatively interesting display.
Corzipa up here. Little papier-mâché joust mask down here.
I'm gonna have a disappointed dad face based on the outcome of this match. Also, I wanted to bet on myself. Is that a thing I could do?
Oh, sure. The only winning move that we have right now is Castor and Pollux have a backbreaker situation. You can change it if you'd like to at any point, Valla. Don't worry.
Oh, that's fine.
The way that fate works is you have 2 physical stress and 2 mental stress. Your goal is to lower their give them whichever. Like you could scare them away to make them give up, or just like make them give up, or you could physically hurt them. They're going to be trying to do the same thing right back to you that you are doing to them, and that's it. The fights can be over in as little as 2 rolls. So Corzipa, you match up with Gus, and Corzipa's a big girl. Don't get me wrong. Gus is a fucking he's huge. Gus is huge.
All that a meat slab right there.
Oh, what were the winning moves for what happened? Spera, the following in the captain's footsteps, German suplexed the Honey Banks. The masked bun did a flying clothesline and took out Pound, which was fantastic. And how did Billiam beat the Riverman?
Are we allowed to kill people here?
You're not allowed to kill people. That's the one thing.
Oh, Corzipa's gonna suck.
Then Billiam probably did some like Klingon pressure point or Vulcan pressure point or something and just made him pass out. Because he's a doctor.
That poor Riverman. The crowd went wild. Peanuts winning all of the bets because like he was betting on Billiam and everybody else was betting on the Riverman.
The Riverman who's like 18 feet taller than Billy.
He's so tall. Okay, so the bell rings, Corzipa. What's your plan here? What's the plan of attack?
I really wanted to lean into Snake, so I using grappling to try and start coiling.
All right, go ahead and give me the just go ahead and click on your grappling skill.
I tried to click on it earlier. It does not seem to actually be clickable.
It didn't work?
No, it is not clickable.
Like the +3 that you gotta click on?
Did that not work?
You click on the plus. Oh wait, am I clicking on the +2 thing?
I think. Do you need to click on the good?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to click on the good.
Oh, and it's a fair. Let's click a button.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I guess fudge dice don't show up, and I'm sorry. That came to a 1, and if you guys like missed it, I'm gonna click this again to show the players. This is how it went down. Like, so it worked average. I'm sorry that the dice aren't showing up. I really thought they did. So yeah, you grappled. You got him, and he's gonna try to like break out of it. Did that work? Okay, so yeah, all right. So you wrap around him, and like you have definitely started constricting him, and he is equally trying to like press out of it. Neither one of you have taken any stress from this yet. But like you are around, like your bottom half has him tied up.
Okay. I suppose I would try to use like power to start like really applying pressure.
Okay. Did you click it?
I did click it.
Oh, there we go. So you got another one, and he's gonna like also do the same thing. He's gonna use his power right back. Wow, this thing. You are like, this is going so slow right now. I don't know if everybody else's internet's so bad. But yeah, you've got him. Like you have him constricted, and I was just like, you're breaking it. Like you can hear his like ribs stretching, like squeezed doll Goku, if everybody knows.
I do get this, and I'm happy I get this reference.
He can't do anything. You've got him fully like under your control. You can just your upper body's free. You've got him fully constricted in your bottom half. He's not giving up.
Sorry, I'm too busy laughing about the fucking Goku squeak. I suppose Corzipa would probably just try and end it with going with more power. Just start popping other limbs, get the rest of her tail in, try and like dislocate things.
Yeah, go ahead. He rolled a 1 to try to prevent it and fight against it, but he is doing terrible. You. Oh wait, no, he rolled. Yeah, he rolled higher, so like he breaks out of it, because he also has a +3 in power, and he's gonna like charge at Corzipa and like try to throw like a Superman punch.
So I could use counterattack to try and counter that, correct?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you can definitely try to use counterattack. Like he rolled a 0, so all you need is more than a 0.
I'm so
Oh
confused.
wait, no wait, that would be. Sorry, he got a 3, so you need a 3. He clocks you in the face. Your counterattack doesn't work. Before we so you've taken 1 physical stress. He's taken 1 physical stress. The next physical stress is it. That's the winner of it. Chat real quick. Who did we convince Peanut was going to lose this one? Like who? Like who is the what? Not long dog. What is it?
The underdog?
The underdog. Thank you. Jeez.
The long dog.
I was just like, what,
Who's
like
the
long
dog?
odd?
Not
The
like
long
that.
dog.
We're
Who's
gonna
the
keep
long
that.
dog?
We're gonna go with long dog.
Who's the long dog on this
In
one?
this world, it's long dog because you got long odds on them.
No, for this fight, Rupert's not in this fight. Peanut's not in this fight. Peanut is betting, but we decided the Peanut only bets on the long dog.
I personally, if it's the crew influencing Peanut, I think they'd say that the buff bun is the underdog.
So, Adders, when you wrote the odds for this, who did you put at the longer odds?
For which one now?
For this fight, do you think that the 8-foot tall snake lady or the giant rabbit guy with small antlers was going to win this fight?
Oh, the odds are 100% in the corner of Gus.
Oh, okay, all right. So we know that on paper, Gus is the winner. Alright, Nika's gonna make a poll real quick. So like Gus is like arms out, like going in for the tackle at you, Corzipa. And he's definitely trying to like grapple you. Like he's trying to get your upper body under control because he can't do much about your your lower body right now.
If he's going for upper, I'm gonna go for lower and try to like wrangle the tail around to begin once more crushing the shit out of his legs. Using power.
Alright, so he's rolling power too. He also has +3 on power, so you both have the same for this roll.
We're just 2 corn-fed people.
You're both just so strong. All right, so yeah, you got great, like, yeah, and he got -3, so you, like,
Oof.
Is it not a fun day to be a bun?
yeah, I mean, tell me how you get him, like right now, it's like we had enough votes in that I see that Peanut has definitely voted. Like Peanut put all of his money on Gus winning.
It's probably one of those moments where you kind of realize that Corzipa's like combat trained and doesn't actually know like a nice form of martial arts, and she just gets the tail around and just pops both just pops the hip bones out of place.
Oh god.
So yeah, I don't know how to describe it better than that. Just a loud pop.
Man's leaving in a wheelchair.
Like you guys, you see You see exactly that happen, and Gus just puts his arms up and like does the thing where his eyes roll into the back of his head and he falls backwards. And it's just like, and the winner is Corzipa. Adders, like the odds were against you.
Corzipa, I'd like to congratulate you personally. The odds were very much so stacked against you, but you managed to prevail. Enjoy your winnings. There will be more trouble ahead. I look forward to seeing your next demonstrations.
Corzipa being incredibly awkward and not knowing how to actually talk to people, really, just gives a salute and then goes to leave.
And you guys hear Megiddo up at the top just clapping. It's just like, what a show! What a show! Everybody make sure you stop by the concession stand. Reedy really put in a lot of work here. And who's our big winner? And you guys see Reedy like using all of his arms to just scoop in all the money he won because he bet fully, like, of course he'd bet on Corzipa. You guys know he'd bet on Corzipa. And he's just like rolling in all of these coins. And Peanut's a little sad. What would you guys do to cheer Peanut up? Do you want to encourage him to keep betting? Do you guys want to just tell him to sit it out? He's a little down. He's not super down. Gonna go back into the locker room. Our next fight is going to be Midnight versus Aspera. And so you do see Aspera come into the locker room, like walk past you guys' locker room and sees Midnight.
There was it. Meet again.
It's like, oh, this one's just gonna be one-on-one, and like I'm going to do my best to absolutely destroy you. I will do everything in my power to defeat you.
Good, I'd be insulted otherwise. I'd be doing the same.
I realized I did not paste her token down there, but Castor and Pollux, can you roll me the communications roll for me that you have? +1 average. You've probably taken it off, but in your locker, your radio is picking up something.
Oh, what do we have here?
And it's just like, no, I really thought that somebody, like, I really thought that Gus was going to win. Like, look how big he is. It's just like, in that course of a person that's bad, like, we don't have enough information on her. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. We will make it right. Okay. I'm sorry. And that's what you pick up on the radio.
Fascinating.
Right, so the next match is Midnight versus Aspera. Aspera is pretty similar to Gus in like ability, but so Adders, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have all of your like money on Aspera, unless I'm wrong. Unless you think you've seen something in Midnight. What are the odds?
It should be an interesting performance. I've purposely calculated this match to be interesting. They're both very dexterous. It should be whoever's most nimble. I think in this instance, however, Aspera has the odds.
And it's like Regina at the top of the says, like, you heard him, folks. Get your bets in now. Who wins? Oh, so we have convinced Peanut to bet again. So, yeah, okay, yeah, you guys, that's right. You're right. But who do I put my money on? Like the bell's going to ring before you guys can, like, you guys are deciding, and that's fine. I just want to like start the rolls. She really quickly just dives in and tries to like take you down, Midnight.
Okay, so
Like she got a 1. She's going in with takedowns. That is her specialty.
So Midnight is going to, since he's taking this completely seriously, he's going to immediately unleash his shadows, and he's not going to move at first until basically until she gets close. When he releases a shallow trundle to try to use his force against her to trip her.
All right, yeah. Go ahead and make whichever roll you think that one is.
I'd go with monster since that's basically his demon heritage.
Yeah. So she's actually got a total of 3 with that one. So what did you? Oh, you just came out as a force though. So yeah, yeah, you trip her right into the wall, and she like bashes her head off the wall, and she's just, like looks back, and you've done 1 damage mental and 1 damage physical to her, like because she just bounces backwards.
Yeah. Immediately, Midnight's going to try following that up, pulling the shell back, and just try to do a crushing fist right at her chest.
All right. So it looks like it's a foregone conclusion that Midnight's going to win, like Peanut's bet. So go ahead and make a roll.
Did you just roll 2 4s in a row?
Yep.
Yeah, and she did not. Like, you dunk on her. Like, what does it look like when you just defeat a sparrow like this?
Like he just comes crashing down with his fist covered in shadow, and smashes down. Just a shockwave of shadow energy just pulsing out as he struck, causing some cracks in the ground.
Well, good thing we have a hospital right next door. And yeah, Midnight wins. Like, Brigitta's just like, that quickly, everyone. It's just, you see her like, she tilts her head to the side. I don't think this is looking so good. And
Midnight, I would like to once again congratulate you and your colleagues. You're proving to be quite the expensive ticket.
Appreciate it, but get her some help. And he'll just head back to the lockers.
Indeed.
So, back to the lockers we go again. And it's just like, Brigitta's just like, small intermission, everyone. Small intermission. Like, please go grab snacks. Go grab souvenirs, everyone, please. And she like, and you guys see, just like, it's a mingling crowd. Peanut's just like, look at all this money, everyone. And you guys are seeing Peanut smile for the first time ever. And he's just like, she's just like really happy about it. He's just like, I'll give everybody 10 coins. Everybody, like, I've got plenty. Or do I double or nothing?
I'm gonna give this cat a fucking gambling addiction.
Double or nothing. Double or nothing.
Who's the next fight up? The next fight is Pollux and Castor versus Billiam.
Oh.
Well then.
And it's just, can you roll one more communications roll for me?
Done. Get my sheet back up.
So 2, you hear the voice from earlier, but now you are absolutely sure who it is because you just heard her. It's Brigitte talking, and she's like,
Britannia?
Britannia, sorry. What I keep calling her Brigitte. Britannia talking, and she's just like, I'm sorry, sir. Those were the odds that you put in. And I understand. I understand. We will fix this. We will fix this. Yeah, absolutely. Next, everyone, important announcement for the tournament. Everyone, from here on out, we are allowing weapons.
Can I have my gun?
Melee weapons.
Good. The only weapon I need is myself.
Just well then.
Somebody roll me a 20-sider.
Is this where Billiam pulls out his samurai sword that he bought?
This is a possibility of where Billiam pulls out his samurai sword. It could be anybody. Anybody.
Do you mean like us in here? Or...
Yeah, one of you guys. It doesn't matter who.
I'll roll a d20.
All right. 11. 11's a success. So, you see there was a moment where Britannia goes up to Billiam and hands him a small pouch and it jingles. Like, it looks like she's handing him coins. Like, And she steps back, and then Billiam has, katana.
Very
I don't think Pollux and Castor even have a fucking melee weapon.
Oh, they would have a saber, because the crew has a saber.
Then I guess he got a saber.
All right. Kole, do you want to roll for Billiam?
Sure, I can.
So,
what do I roll here?
Billiam has go ahead and just click on your sheet for it. Billiam has good of a certain set of skills. So anything that has to do with, like, if you feel it has to do with assassinating, then you re-roll good. Roll fair for hand-to-hand combat and swordplay, and average is like monetary money, then control, and he is confident as well. So, all right, you share an ability with him.
Hilarious.
It's like double or nothing for Peanut. Peanut waves at he waves at Adders. He's just like, who do we consider the long dog? The long dog is what we decided it was. Who's the long dog?
I see. So now we're switching to betting on the dark horse. Well, if that's the case, your money's safe with Castor and Pollux.
Castor and Pollux is gonna win. So that means we have to vote. Do we bet on Billiam? It'll give us more.
This will be a duel in the ways of the old world. First to draw blood from the torso. I look forward to it.
But that's not fair. Castor and Pollux have 2 torsos.
You said double or nothing.
No. And Peanut looks to everybody. She's like, do we bet it all? So right now, and first, who does he bet on? And you probably want him to bet on Castor and Pollux, because of course, it's the crew. If you bet on Castor and Pollux and you win, you can all get 20 coins next time. But if you bet on Billiam and you win, you all get 40 coins. Akana just comes walking down the aisles with hot dogs in hand, so many hot dogs.
I should ask, which of these should I put the saber under?
I think based on the rules, you could have another one. You could have two. Oh, and I think you could probably roll, well, it doesn't even say that you're really good with the saber. Like, you could just use kicking. You could just kick the shit out of him and stab. Like, combine it into one, you know? Or grab him and stab. It's all fine. Kay finds that, discovers that... Oh, are you kidding? Did it go down?
No, the stream's still up for me.
The stream's still up for me. Kay spritzing themselves with hot dog water, just so everybody knows that. And even if Kay doesn't want to, that's the water that suddenly appeared in the bottle. You're welcome. We all love a dirty water dog. Okay, so Billiam, how do you start? Which one do you think starts? There's no initiative here. It's just like whichever one thinks. It's a tug of war the whole way.
Billiam's probably motto and modus operandi is just going to be to rush forward and try and get a quick slash against them.
All right, and how would you try to get away from this?
I got bob and weave.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So go ahead and roll one average and roll... yeah, this seems like a certain set of skills, doesn't it? Or do you want sword play?
I think it's more sword play.
Okay, so that one's a fair versus a average. So go ahead and click... All right.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no, you both tied. So, like, you guys' swords meet. And you are now face to face with Billiam. Face to face to face.
William's gonna be like, you know, it's easy to give up right now. I would hate to hurt both of you.
You know, I was just about to say the same thing about you.
I think this one's gonna be on you. You get the opportunity to attack first. Valla.
Okay, so while their blades are locked, Pollux is gonna take the opportunity to try and just kick him back.
All right. We got a kick and it's a 0, so it's mediocre, and hopefully Billiam doesn't do better.
Billiam try to like flip over them.
That sounds like a confident thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be average, so go ahead and roll. Wish the dice showed up.
We both got mediocre.
So it works, but like both of you do what you said you wanted to do, or like you try to kick him and he just flips over you, but it doesn't look like it's a very good flip, and it doesn't look like it was a very good kick. It definitely wasn't a very good kick flip. So I see Akana has convinced Peanut to all of his money on Castor and Pollux. So he is going for the double up, and Akana's adding her 40 coins to it. So it's a good chance. We could double up. Adders, like, this fight is boring. It's so boring so far.
Perhaps the stakes should be raised even further.
You guys see Britannia like, yes, and she claps, and the stage starts raising itself above the ground, it's slowly going up. And it takes a second for you guys to get your feet, and then the stage itself starts spinning in a circle as well, so it was going to require even more balance to stay on this. Billiam, you trained for this. Like, this particular moment, like this kind of thing, yeah, you good. You know exactly how this works.
The dexterous nature of their rapiers has just exponentially been made more difficult. Fancy footwork is the only thing that will keep you alive now. I suggest you focus. Castor and Pollux.
So for this one, if somebody rolls, the damage that we deal is not the 1. Every other roll has been 1. We are dealing damage based on the difference between your rolls. So if Billiam rolls a +2 and Castor and Pollux roll a 0, that's it. It's out. I mean, Castor and Pollux have been hurt. And the same in reverse. So we are looking for the difference between rolls right now. That is just the heightened danger of how this is happening.
All right.
Because any misstep could be just death in this situation.
William's gonna attempt to let go of his sword to use hand-to-hand combat straight into Pollux and Castor's chests.
Ah. That's a fair one. Okay, yeah, we said head to head. So yeah, he's punching at you, or whatever wing version of punches are.
I'm gonna have Pollux and Castor attempt to grapple them to stop the punch.
Love it.
Ooh.
One.
Oh.
Okay. Is it? Did you guys get 1 each again, or?
No.
He rolled average. I rolled great.
Okay, so yeah. Oh, you rolled great. Wow. Okay.
Yep.
You break Billiam. Oh my God! You destroy Billiam.
What the
I'll
deuce?
land on my feet, but how will you fare with a crippled wing?
Wait, do you break his arm, or like you break his wing?
I mean, you've made it sound like he broke the wing.
Yeah, yeah. It's absolutely like it's as violent as you want it to be. So yeah, Billiam, your wing has been broken back.
Yeah, he's just sobbing on the floor now. It was greater than 2 difference, right?
Yeah, no, it was a big. It's 3, so it hurts. He leaves his katana behind as he like limps off. Castor and Pollux, you could pick that up. Nobody would see it right now.
Oh yeah, he's taking that.
My wig.
All right. So as Castor and Pollux go on to the next round.
Congratulations, you two. You performed admirably. Once more, you lot have proven to be quite the expensive ticket.
I mean, what do you expect pitting a cat against a bird?
Indeed.
Peanut's just loving it. He's having so much fun. He won. He doubled up. Everybody can get 20 coins now, plus Akana. You get an additional 40. Like,
We're gonna give this cat a gambling addiction, aren't we?
Peanut's just like clapping his hands. He's so excited. And it's just like he's loving it. Reedy is getting angrier and angrier every time. So I'm just gonna do this in 2 rolls because like watching NPCs fight isn't like the most fun thing in the world to me. But I kind of feel like I have to show the fight between the masked bun and Rupert. Like I don't have a choice in the matter.
Yes. We need to know.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for Rupert. Unless Nika, do you want to roll for Rupert?
I will roll for Rupert, but how do I roll for Rupert? And
It's just gonna be a 20-sided. We're just doing high-low situation.
okay.
Who would like to roll for the masked bun? It could be any of you.
We should have Corzipa roll for the mass button.
Oh, I relocated that and thus broke it. Good job.
I can, but someone will need to remind me how to actually roll. Roll 20.
Slash roll 1d20.
Can't
Oh,
go.
sorry.
If I didn't do it right. Is that it? There we go. I'm a genius. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We'll get that out of the way.
Okay. Rupert is so much stronger than anybody would have thought.
Not me. You know how strong Rupert is.
He decimates. And like immediately you see the paper mache mask get broken off, and it's Besh. It's Besh under there.
Yeah.
Besh trying their best, and they just
I'm going to train that rabbit.
yeah. There's a moment in this fight because like they rolled a 1 that you might want to get them out of the like combat lifestyle forever.
They just don't have the aptitude. Ugh.
It's like maybe they belong. Just like they did really good, like trying to reteach you how to build the engine. You should probably let them focus on that. But yeah, Rupert moves on. That'll be fun. One of you is gonna have to fight Rupert, and you're gonna get real upset about it. The next fight, it's our first like versus. Oh, and this is the one in the pay-per-view and everything. You got Royce versus Corzipa. Good luck, everyone. So Peanut losing his mind that Rupert won. It was never even a contest. He was betting on Rupert every time. We all know that. And he's just like, who do I bet for now? And like at this point, he's not asking you whether he should bet. He is going to bet.
Oh no.
Twilark is asking how quickly would you describe Pollux and Castor beat Billiam for notes?
Oh, it was the longest fight thus far. It's like it started off as it was very intense for those two, but it was boring for everybody else. So then the stakes got up. It did end with a broken wing, though. And Peanut's just cheering. Who do I bet for? You can't bet for them both. That doesn't make any sense. So
Pat,
Royce,
or do you love more?
Yeah,
In
Royce
this
walks
instance-
out whistling.
In this very instance, the odds are a bit unclear. However, you have strength against strength. Really, there's no bad call, but I would wager my winnings on Royce Vanderbilt.
it's like, Britannia again. You heard it here, everybody. Get your bets in. And Reedy is throwing all of his money on Corzipa again anyway. Like, you just see him, push the whole stack of money in. He's just like, put it all on her. And Sabitha, the Trask wife of Reedy, who is right there, just kind of gives him side eye a little bit.
I'm sorry, my sense of humor is broken right now.
No, that's fine.
I find everything funny.
It does look like Peanut is gonna bet on Royce, even though Royce is the high card. So if he wins this one, he will give everybody 40 coins. Alright, so And it's just begin. How does it pop off?
We're supposed it's gonna go straight in with an attempt to just grapple and start coiling around once again.
Royce is going to see this and whisper the magic words to try and blow Corzipa away.
All right. Go ahead and give each other the roll. So grapple versus Bahoon?
It's a 1 versus a 5.
Bathoon.
Oh, oh shit. You got fucked up. Yeah, I think Corzipa, you took 1 like mental damage and 1 like physical damage from that. Like, it is rough. Like, you went in and he just fucking didn't even move. He just spoke a word and like shook you to your core.
And Royce is just going to stand there in his stance, just be like, I'm waiting.
That's what did the mental damage.
Ooh. So, okay, remind me, how does the special move work?
So
Exactly, for rolling purposes.
It so your special move is +2. You can do it 1 time per fight. It adds 2 to one of your it adds 2 to whatever you're using it with. Same for you, Royce. You'll add if you want. I was gonna give you limit break because that's like your like fighting move that you've done a lot.
Yeah.
So like for you, it would combine with these hands where you just literally because it's basically when you punch through the doors.
Mm-hmm.
Because you've done that twice, and yeah, you guys can both add 5 to a roll. Like. I gave it, if you're combining power, yeah, because Corzipa will combine power with it. Okay, yeah, guys can roll against each other.
Yeah, Corzipa's gonna ever so slightly lose it a little bit. And Royce can very clearly see like an ink blot like pop in her other eye as it goes black like the other one.
Oh.
So just press +5 on the skill thing.
Yeah, just go ahead and both of you can just press the +5 on the side.
Essentially, what Corzipa is doing is she's essentially flipping herself over and is bringing the entirety of her tail's weight down.
Well, Royce will try to answer that with probably attempting to grab her and then throw her out.
Absolutely. Did you both just got the same roll? Oh no, you didn't.
No.
Okay, so yeah, so you have Royce. Like Royce takes 1 physical from it, and it's just like he's pushing back against it, but you have him like pinned.
Corzipa will just follow up in an attempt to once again just encircle around him, and is still kind of berserk and is going a little bit too hard, probably.
Royce is going to attempt to uppercut her as she gets close.
All right, that sounds like a 3+3 again. 3 versus 3 again. Voice got a great. It's a good versus a great. Yes, Voice, you uppercut Corzipa, but you catch her under the chin. Yeah, I'm sorry that you guys have no idea what's being rolled. I wish the numbers would come up on the screen. So Royce rolled a 4 on that, which is a great, but Talon rolled a 3, which is only a good. So Corzipa does get knocked out, or at least knocked for a loop. Corzipa, you go down, and she's like, bleep.
You know, I'm pretty sure had this been a not exactly legal fight, it would be a bit tougher.
And just, you see Reedy just bawling his eyes out. Half, like, 3 of his eyes are just losing the money. 3 of the eyes are just Corzipa going down. It's like, no.
I would like to personally thank you, Mr. Vanderbilt, for putting on such a performance. With strength unparalleled such as yours, I guess no one was surprised you'd be the victor.
I suppose.
Indeed.
And I will help Corzipa up if she would like it.
Corzipa is just confused as shit. She doesn't remember shit.
Ah. Pat her on the back. It's all right. We'll go to the locker room. I'll let you know all about it.
And less from getting hit and more because of the rage part.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like in the Corzipa, while you're laying in the locker just trying to like recover, like it's just a mild concussion. You're just laying in the locker room and you're next to Castor and Pollux, and you see them like, would it be safe to, I don't want to like assume what your character is doing. Would it be safe to assume that Castor and Pollux are like messing with their radio, trying to figure out who they're picking up?
Yeah.
Alright, you two are just like, alright. Like you have a fight coming up here in a minute, Castor and Pollux. But you're pretty sure that you have triangulated like where the messages are coming from. And it does, like, let's be honest, it seems like somebody might be trying to fix the match. Or fix the outcome of the matches.
Oh, we're just not sure who yet.
You know one of them is Britannia, but who's she talking to?
And it seems we're also throwing them for a loop with the fact that we're winning.
And apparently Akana and Sept are in the crowd trying to figure out who might be rigging it. So, like, there's that. And over the auditorium, it's just, could Castor and Pollux and their challenger Midnight please make their way to the fighting arena?
Look, I just realized the hilarity in this. It's cat versus dog.
Or is it still just on the stage? It's like, do. I forgot to get rid of him. Alright, so Midnight and Castor. There we go. Everybody's in the fighting arena. Like Peanut has gone on a winning streak. He is not asking people whether or not he should bet. He's only asking how much he should bet. He yells at Adders. He's like, Adders, I'm going to take all your money.
Indeed.
He's just like getting drunk in the crowd. He's just like, hey, Adders, hey,
yes.
I got your money. I got your money.
The tournament is not over.
Peanut just looks like next to him, like watching Sept and kind of like having a conversation. I got his money, guys. Absolutely, you can buy Peanut a few drinks, and he is enjoying them quite a bit. Is Sept's gonna act like a cheerleader? Oh no, that's just what Akana is telling him to do. Okay. Okay, Castor, Pollux, and versus Midnight. Who does what first? You, for the record, I also communications for Castor and Pollux you can use that broadly as well. Like communications between the two of you. I was originally going to give you teamwork because it made sense for me. but because you have communications, remember I thought communications would just sound better?
Yeah.
But you could make a team attack with communications, just so you know. But you'd have to use both of them in whatever like you're setting up.
Okay.
All right. And you guys can fight. The bell rings. It's just like, hold on. And she like, you see her like whisper into her collar. She's like, who do we got odds on this time? Because I'm sorry, I didn't mean to let them all get this far. Okay. Yeah, and Adders, what is your odds for this match?
In this instance, we have the dexterous nature of Castor and Pollux versus the silent prowler type that is Midnight. The sheer amount of strength Midnight possesses gives them all of the odds in this case. You are quite literally betting on the underdog here.
It's like, you heard it. And Peanut, before he can get his bet in, is like running up to go buy as many hot dogs as he can with all the money he got. Because I kind of like convinced him to go buy hot dogs instead of betting. Alright, so you two may begin the fight.
So, Midnight's going to start this off right away, just saying simply, Pollux and Castor, this is nothing personal. It means I have great respect for you. And then just lashes out a shadow whip at him to try to grab him. And I'm actually going to try to use a special move here, because he's going to try to grab the two, pull them towards him as he's doing the double lariat from his tattoo.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go ahead and roll monster. And then
I clicked the wrong button. Fuck. I clicked on one of my tabs up at the top when I was clicking a thing, so I exited out of the roll20.
Oh, okay. Well, he rolled a 6, just so you know.
No.
That's a high one.
And then adding the special move. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So yeah.
I don't know what I can do to beat that.
You can either let that one ride, or you can try to do your thing. You can try to grapple back, but that's really high.
Yeah. Alright. I want to save Pollux and Castor's special move for later, so I guess they're just gonna try to re-grapple, but I don't know if I'm gonna beat an 8 there.
I don't think you can't beat an 8, but you can get close. Like,
yeah.
the difference in the numbers will inform how we're gonna take out of this one.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put it down as can I put it down as the communications for both of them trying to do the grapple?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
I got close.
Oh, damn.
You did get close, but you used grapple, so you could say you're using your special right now. If you want to.
You know what, sure.
All 4 of their hands would be on Midnight.
I suppose sure, I'll do that. Just because of that roll.
So you all see, like, Midnight using the double lariat, just swinging, and I think it's... is it Castor or Pollux on the... Whichever one's on the left with the blue shirt ducks, and the one on the right with the orange shirt grabs the arm, and then the other one gets up and, like, wraps the other 2 arms around Midnight, and Midnight's still spinning because he's doing the double lariat. And, like, you're holding on for dear life. Like, neither one of you are able to hurt the other one, but you are in, like, ridiculously close combat right now. Like, this is the situation that, like, it really feels like Castor and Pollux have the upper hand with having any, like, grappling. Can you roll me a 20-sider, Nika, for Arcana there? I'm sorry, Akana. Akana, one of the security guards, who is also a flamingo wearing a security hat. I have him somewhere. Give me a second. He's right here. I love him. I love him so much. All right, so we're gonna go back over here.
Middle of the room.
Now. Okay. You have two options, Akana. You can either be escorted out for using improper tool, like you shouldn't. They're not allowed in here. They're just not. You have to take the seats that you are given. Or you can either be escorted out or hand over your spyglass to this security flamingo. But you will see something. You will have the information. We've decided that the flamingos are kind of shitty people.
True. Have you seen Billiam?
Yeah, he's
God,
got his
are the
wing
flamingos
broken.
gonna hate me for breaking William's wings?
At least one of them will.
No, I'm all for it. It's great.
So Akana's being asked to leave by security. Okay. Back to you two while Akana decides what's happening. So, Midnight, you find yourself tangled in Castor and Pollux. And
So
you can make
wait.
it. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
I was just like, so you either whichever one wants to start this one off, you're perfectly good to do so.
So while they've got them in their graphs, the moment their footing becomes stable again, they are going to attempt with grappling to toss Midnight.
I'm here for it. Midnight, how do you protect yourself from being tossed? It's a good toss too. It's a good one.
He'll actually go into the throw
Okay.
to let the toss happen, but unleash a bunch of shell tendrils at Pollux and Castor, both as a counterattack and to try regain balance right off the bat.
Okay, that seems pretty performer-y to me.
Okay.
Or did you want? Were you trying to lean into monster? Because if you want to lean
I
into
was
monster,
I was leaning into monster a bit just because the shell tendrils, but yeah. So you want me to roll monster or performer?
if you want to roll monster, make it a little bit more monstrous for me.
Okay. So just try. Now I'll go with performer for now.
Sure. Okay. Add a +1 to that because you have the vitamin B agile thing happening. All right. So you got 0 because he rolled a -1. Castor and Pollux rolled 3. Adders, a little device in your pocket vibrates for a quick moment, and there's a whisper. There's a thing in your ear. I believe they are cheating. I believe the wolf is cheating.
Indeed. Hold on, everyone. Disqualification.
What?
We've detected foul play.
It's like Britannia walks down the stairs. She's like, I have long suspected that the crew of the HTML Wanderpus have had some reality-altering powers all this time. It is clear that even in this honored sanctity, you are willing to cheat us, to give someone an unfair advantage. Is that true, Wander Crew?
And of course, all of your winnings will be directly returned to us.
How's it unfair if it's two crew members going against each other?
The betting, you cannot affect the odds. The odds are the odds. He was an underdog, and yet you are willing. And your little like pocket thing vibrates again, and it's clear that they're trying to like undo it.
Mhm. And here we are, caught red-handed. I must say I'm disappointed. I expected more from the Wander crew after all I had heard about you. But, as things are, you will return your winnings and forfeit any titles you may have accrued through this tournament.
Peanut's like looking at his he's currently armloads of hot dogs. And it's just like Reedy stands just like, fair is fair. I would like to see the end of this show. But do take back that cat's money.
Indeed.
He doesn't deserve it. But I believe we all came here for a show, and we should all be entitled to letting finish it out. But no more bets from the Wander crew or subsequent Wander crew adjacent. And Battalia's just like, of course, my lord, of course.
Boo. Boo.
It's like, and I expect no more of that reality warping that directly interferes with the fight. I understand that you can't help yourselves. And it's just, you two may resume your fight at any time. Fine, that's fine. And like now you two have to like break the momentum that you had and go back to the middle of the room. Midnight, you have taken one physical harm from the toss.
Okay. I have no idea what just happened there.
You got more agile for a second, and then you lost it.
Question: Is Corzipa also being accused of cheating?
No, just the Wander crew in the stands.
Okay, good. I will not rage in the locker room.
Oh god.
Shall we continue?
I suppose we shall. In Midnight will unleash his shadows again, and this time try forming them into a claw as he swings at Pollux and Castor.
Okay, then I guess to attempt to dodge that, Pollux and Castor would try to go in low for a kick to both like strike at them while avoiding the claws. Oof.
So yeah, you catch the claws a little bit, and like, so you take one physical damage too, and it's just like the crowd's going wild. They don't know who, like, they know that some of the bets have been canceled. They don't know what's going on fully. Akana and Sept are investigating cheating. Yeah, it was 5 versus 3. I'm sorry. I need to say things out as soon as it happened. And yeah, so let's finish this one up. One more go at each other, please. You both at 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I have something if you okay with me starting off again.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay. Just to check, are there any rules about damaging the stage?
No.
Okay.
Please
so
keep destruction to a minimum.
Oh,
It is quite costly to maintain the facilities when there's all sorts of ruckuses such as this.
So I guess yes.
Okay. Okay. So, to keep up the momentum, Midnight is going to go down on all fours and pounce at Pollux and Castor to try thrust down the claw at them again while they're staggering from the initial attack.
Just because it's worked for them so far, Pollux and Castor is going to try to grapple at them while they're pouncing.
All right, so the pounce is a 3, and here comes Pollux and Castor's roll, which is a 1. It looks like Midnight does defeat Pollux and Castor. So you just got them pinned. Like there's nothing. Like the pounce, like they go to grab you, but you got all their arms pinned behind them, or like you're on them.
If I can describe it, basically, when you thrust the claw down, it strikes at them, and then expands out to pin them to the ground, like basically wrapping around them like a rope.
The sexual tension's killing me. All right. So, do you just give up, or do you make them squeeze, like Castor and Pollux?
They would definitely like try to squirm out, but obviously they're pinned, so they're not going to go very far.
I'll give you a last ditch effort. Roll just roll a mediocre one to see. So it doesn't give you any pluses or anything, and if you get a 4, I'll let you get up. But if it's not a 4, nope. Okay.
I rolled a 0.
Excellent. Well, I mean that's not the worst you can roll on Fate. But yep, you squirm and it's just not enough. Yeah. So there's popcorn all over the ground now because Amel threw her popcorn at adders.
I'll remind everyone to please keep the audience behavior civil, and please refrain from throwing any objects and or food in the arena. It is quite costly to maintain the cleanliness of this facility when, well, there are the likes of you.
Right. So, it's Rupert versus Royce. Next.
Oh.
Oh.
And like that's gonna break my heart. I don't need to see that fight.
Oh, enough of this. I've had enough of this. You've already been caught out cheating. You've already proven how dishonorable all of you are. And we here at the Sabatha Arena pride ourselves on honor. I grow weary of this charade. The only way you're leaving now is facing me in the arena. Which one of you will represent the Wander crew? Defeat me and you go free. Fail to do so, I take all of my money back and kill every single one of you. All you had to do was die. But it seems that intellect is not exactly at the top of the list when it comes to the Wander crew. Ah! Face me!
1 second.
All right.
You think you're so wonderful with your unparalleled strength. I've studied you all meticulously. I've watched every single one of your battles. I know your fighting style. I know you're a phantom type. Come at me!
Oh, he's ripped.
Yeah, Adders changes form.
Oh, You're a big boy, aren't you?
Come, Royce Vanderbilt! Face me!
Yeah,
Professor Winter, I love you. Nano machines.
Immediately, Adders goes right in for like an electric charged punch. Take this!
so this is his +3. So
Royce would like to use Barthun to launch himself up above him.
all right, he got a 2 because he got 2 negatives and then 1 positive and a 0. So and you got +3. So yeah, you went right over it.
Impossible! Get back here! I gotta reach for him to try to grab him to like slam him back down.
Oh, absolutely.
And then I would like to just come down with the people's elbow.
Yeah, okay. So this is the grapple roll. Okay. This is him. This is Adders reaching up for you. He got a 3. And you also got a 3. So like he reaches for you, and how does that look? Like you escape, but you don't manage to get the people's elbow off either.
Am I able to wrap around to his back?
Yeah, but like that's for style, you definitely can, but he will be able to. He's not at a deficit for it.
Yeah.
All right.
So wait, where's he at now?
So I figure I roll off your back as you try to grab me. I'll land on the ground behind you.
Oh, you're a lot more nimble than I thought. Take this! Going right for the Remy style, like backflip electric kick. Kick your chuggy! Yeah!
Good show! And then I'm gonna try and uppercut him as he come down.
Okay. Oh no! Don't tell me there's an error.
Sounds like Royce wins.
All right. So Royce rolled a +3, and he rolled a +5. So you get kicked in the face.
All right.
Oh, that makes that makes perfect sense. In his like shifting of your form, the machine that you had that was like detecting rifts, the little like reality distortions, has fallen out of your pocket, and you have like when you landed, you stomped on it, but it's so small you have no idea. It is broken now.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna try to kill Royce now.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna limit break to try and do like a shit ton of punches straight to his chest.
Yeah, so
Just try to break my defense. Let's see you try, little man.
Or ableism.
So this is him just standing his ground and taking the hits. That's a 4 from Royce, and it's a 1 from... The hit is way better than you thought it was going to be, Adders. It's just like...
He goes so I'm imagining, yeah, he just checks me in the stomach. I go sliding backwards, like taking that gut punch, like, ugh! And then I immediately leap back forward towards him, going for like a headbutt straight on with the horns.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm down
I'll
for it.
gore you to death, Vanderbilt! You'll become another ornament of my blade!
And I'm I'm just gonna try and deck him straight in the forehead with my bare hand.
You're not moving? You're not very smart, are you, little man?
Oh, fucking superb on that. Like, yeah, it's a 5 versus a 0, so you just clock him in the face, however that looks.
Oh, that hurt my hand a little bit. Whew. Whew.
I'm imagining it's like I would fly straight at him, and he just punches like in the forehead and just kind of punches me face down and like into the floor, like. Just...
Yeah, that's how I'm picturing
but
it.
then from that, I want to basically like hand spring up over him and try to bear hug him from behind.
Okay. Oh.
All you had to do was die.
All right, so it's a 4 for him. He's on a 4.
Royce is gonna light his entire body on fire with Findal.
Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, we're gonna add 1 to it. Oh, it's still 1 down.
Say goodnight, Vanderbilt. Just like starts squeezing like crazy.
Is that the second physical I've done to Vanderbilt this fight, Royce?
It will be, though. How many have I done to him?
He takes 4 hits. You've done 2 to him. I don't know how to tell you this. He's a cheater.
Can I cheat by becoming a wraith?
Yeah, that works. So you squeeze him so much that he just turns into like a ghost. But
What?
Didn't see that one coming, did you?
No matter. And then I just swing immediately with an electric charge fist towards the wraith.
That is how you would do it.
I'm gonna attempt to duck under and keep punching him with my hands.
Yeah. Give me these hands roll. It's a 3 for him. Oh no.
Yeah, that's better.
Royce, as a ghost, the lightning punch, which is the only way to hurt him, is magic. Uses lightning for it. Knocks you as a ghost flying into the wall, and like you suddenly become solid again, and you go thunk, and then fall on your face.
Technically, I pop into dust.
Oh, do you? You're not. I'm not killing you from this.
Theoretically, I just pop.
Even if it's a 2, it's still a 2 that isn't enough.
I'm disappointed. This was the best the Wander crew could offer.
What was that?
Can I come out of the locker room now and throw a locker at him? I know that's absurd, but can I do that?
Right, you can. Yeah, you guys can. No, you can do it. Just roll a power for me.
I mean, he's cheating, so who's to say we can't cheat?
You guys are cheating, though.
Corzipa isn't. Corzipa's all natural, mostly. That's a lie.
Yeah, Castor and Pollux didn't do anything.
But yeah,
then I think that's enough. I can't do accents anymore. I've lost the ability. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Yeah, what does Adus do in this situation? Like,
So he's getting a locker thrown at him?
Yes.
Okay. It's the kind of...
Oh, go ahead.
It would be like the kind of... It's coming at him from behind, I imagine, so...
No, Corzipa's 100% throwing that face on.
Oh, okay.
Corzipa is a trench fighter, if anything. She does not sneak.
Then it'll be your funeral. I'm gonna try to catch it and kind of like discus around and throw it right back.
Yeah, okay. He rolled a 2. That's a 2 versus... A 1. There was something in the locker that was just too heavy. Like,
so I take a knee, just and I just immediately dash at Corzipa with the horns like bared, like gonna go for the gore.
I will attempt to once more start popping things with grappling.
Give it all you've got. It won't work.
So Corzipa rolled a 2, and Adders also rolled a 2. So you guys are just locked dead. Like, I imagine, like, he goes in for the gore, and just, like, you try to, like, wrap around it, but you have to stop both of his horns with your hands, and just, like, stop yourself from sliding backwards.
Counterpoint, can it be with my horn since I have one horn? Can I lock him up with my own horn?
Oh, Lord raised it by 1, so yeah, you're able to, like, yeah, you do that and you're able to slip around him, and you're able to get the grapple on him. So,
what?
And then just from there, just gonna start trying to pop things out of place again. I feel bad that I'm doing this to people for some reason. I don't usually.
Yeah. So you Corzipa rolled a 3, trying to squeeze.
And then I go full on electric blast, kind of like charge my whole body.
Blanca style. So we got a 3 from Corzipa, and we've got a 2 from Adders. So Adders, you do, like, it's going, but Corzipa just powers through it. Just everything they have. And it's just like, it relaxes you, and then you, like, fall to your knees, and then Adders is unconscious right now.
Then now that that's done, shall we continue doing this in an orderly fashion, or are we doing this like idiots still?
Britannia looks around and she's just like, that was good. Excellent. So we're gonna
No,
need a
he
moment.
springs up for one last attack while the Corzipa's back is turned. You dishonorable vermin! I'll kill you all!
Can I pull my gun now?
I don't imagine you have your gun. Like,
Ah!
I don't
You know
think
what?
I'm
Fair.
gonna allow anybody to have guns in an
Okay,
arena
fair.
just for the.
This is fair.
But I've got 2 of them right here. Ooh.
I would ask if it's possible for Pollux and Castor to interject. Or is that a big no?
Oh no, you totally can. What do you got?
They're just gonna try to grapple the outer sky while he's trying to punch Corzipa and basically go, now, you've already been beaten. There's no need to be so cheaty, as you put it.
Yeah, go ahead and make that grapple roll. I put.
There we go, found it.
So we got
No,
an
that's not good.
average, and whatever I roll is going to be a +1, but I don't know why it's not working. Okay, so it's a 3. So you try to grapple him. Adders, like, Castor and Pollux try to grapple you, but they got a 1 to your 3, and to your 4.
Yeah, so I literally just bat them away. Like, I'll deal with you soon enough. Devour both your hearts out of your chest.
Like, crew, Castor and Pollux just land in the stands with you. Just bonk.
Now I'm gonna try to continue to land that punch.
Oh, sure.
At this point, Corzipa is done with this and is going to use her special again.
Midnight, were you saying something right there?
Oh, I was going to interject, but no, let Corzipa do their thing.
Sure. Okay. Wait, put Midnight here just because we know he's waiting in the wings.
At this point, with Corzipa going for this grapple, she's just going to 100% is just going to try and dislocate as many things as possible.
Okay.
Wow!
Oh.
So it's Corzipa's 5 to Adder's 8, by the way.
I told you it won't work! Then he goes electric blasty again.
That was your special though, so you can't do that punch again. But the electric blast is your +3. So 2. Midnight. This is you see Corzipa went down with Adder's lightning hit, just fucking bam. So it was actually 6 versus 8 because you guys have the physical boon, but still.
Pathetic.
You see Adder standing over Corzipa, charging up his electric attack.
Yeah, Midnight is going to go full out with his shadow this time. Basically, do what his equivalent of his smite would be in this situation. Summoning a big wolf shade to try to catch his attack and then punch him right in the face.
Sure.
And that'll be his special attack as well.
All right. So give me a roll +5.
Oh, +5?
Yep. So we got good. So we got a 3 for Midnight and a 3 for oh, it's a 4 for Midnight because boons you can get the extra boons. So yeah, you do manage to do that extra bit so he goes down from this. How does that look, you two?
So I imagine at that point, Midnight's going in for the punch, and I swing to try to basically counter punch him. His just basically his fist hits mine and just kind of shoves it right back into my face. It's then I go flying backwards.
Then you get hit in the head with a chair. He finally goes down. It's thud.
You win.
You just had to ruin our match, didn't you?
It was just for me. But then Adrian was there with me. I'm yeah. Britannia walks down and she's just it's okay. It's okay. He gets this way sometimes. It's just, he's very about fairness. And we can finish up the last couple matches. Your betting will be reinstated. That's fine. He's out cold and she's just gonna have to, or else we're not gonna be able to leave this place.
Sounds good to me, but you still owe us an explanation after all of this is done.
And Britannia walks by. No. Start it back up, folks. And the music comes back on, and Addis is wheeled away into the first aid.
And the wolf boy.
Yes, he hit you very hard. So we have Midnight. Back to Royce. You come to your feet.
Oh.
You get picked up from the dust that you were. Everybody's throwing just all of the energy shots in the world at you.
Drugs, yes, my favorite.
Yes. You back on your
yes.
feet.
Need to beat up a cat now, right?
Yeah, you gotta beat up Rupert. I don't know if anyone's ready for this fight. Castor and Pollux, you're okay. You're just in the stands right now.
Yep.
I saw that you're eating a long dog. Is it good? Let me know.
It is.
Excellent. Corzipa, you're being seen by the first aid kit. Anything? It's like, wow, you threw that locker at him. And she's just like, okay, everything's over. Nobody panic. Let's get back to the betting. Britannia is like, I guess I'll set the stakes right now. It's 4-1 in favor of Royce defeating Rupert. He's a cat. You may begin. Rupert says, let's go, scrub.
I'd like to attempt to blow Rupert out of the arena using Barhoon. So I don't have to physically punch him.
Please make that roll. Rupert dodges, like Rupert just runs into it, just straight at, because they both got twos, everybody. It's 2-2. Rupert just runs forward with his, like, forehead down. I've been exercising.
I think I rolled a 3.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Sorry. So he's running forward, he's trying to make it, and he just, like, tumbles backwards, and he's, like, right next to the side of the arena. Like, he's almost out.
Now, cat. Please, just go away.
I'll defeat you.
I'm just gonna try and do the same thing.
You're just lucky that Rupert's worst role is physicality. You know what? He stops and he looks at you, he's like, why would you hurt me? And he tries to charm you. He got a 3 to your 1.
Alright.
For a second, you have to stop. He takes one mind away from you. You have one mind stress loss. And he walks back in the middle of like, we're friends. Don't you love me?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna, like, aggressively pet him. With these hands, aggressively into the ground.
Oh, you're giving him slaps. He can't defend against slaps. Yeah, your 6 definitely does it. And Rupert rolls on his back and submits to the slaps. It's like, Britannia's like, and now for the finale with no further ado. Please, can I get to the stage? Midnight versus Royce. That is the finale of tonight's tournament.
So I finally get to punch an officer in the face without getting in trouble. I like it.
Well, I mean, you could do that regardless.
Yeah, there's tons of officers you can punch in the face. If you can find B's face, you could try. Yeah, Rupert doesn't leave the arena. That's my bad. Rupert's just still there, rolling around on his back.
He's become part of the terrain.
Britannia, like, leans down to, like, a slowly becoming conscious Adders. It's just like, I think we might have underestimated him.
The wolf. He scares me.
Yes. She's like, pulls out a little, like, a little vial thing and just pours it into your mouth. Your eyes get really sensitive to light for a second, but like it's kind of like smelling salts, like it snaps you awake.
Oh. What happened?
You lost, but one of them did throw a locker at you.
That wasn't permitted in the rules.
Am I next to them currently?
No, they are all
okay.
they are at the top of the stairs. Like
Okay.
they are
I
up
can't
here
pick
trying to have
you.
like a clandestine conversation. And he's back to his like being really small.
Well, what do they know?
Throws a grenade at you. Okay.
Guns aren't permitted, but they didn't say anything about grenades.
How do you have so many like grenades happening?
Please stop. You're making my sore throat worse.
Roll for DF. Nika, can you roll a 20-sider for me? That's going to be for Arcana. Throwing her grenade. Alright, Arcana. Here's your tough choice. It's either a dud, or it's, or you're going to hurt some of the crowd.
Somebody making that a 20.
Oh, Nika actually bumped it up one. Alright, so it literally has to be this, right? Like Adders and Britannia, like the back of the arena hole happens in it, and then they just team rocket themselves into the sky, right? That has to be what happens.
Yeah, basically.
It's like, we'll be back.
Curse you, wander through.
And Reedy's like, now who pays out the bets? Fine. Fight for your pride or your honor or whatever it is, please. Would Midnight and Royce take the stage and fight accordingly? Today
I
has
believe
gone
that was the plan.
terribly. Also, Reedy's right back here in the crowd. I realized I never put him on the... You guys are gonna have to fight around Rupert, though. He's not leaving.
So
Who's
Midnight's
stuck?
just going to stare down Royce for the moment, just waiting for him to act first.
Royce begins to whistle. Gets into his stance, and he goes, well, I guess it would be fair to give it my all. And I'm going to limit break right now to attempt to unleash like 4 punches directly into him and close the distance.
Yeah.
All right.
Midnight's going to respond with the move that he used on Adders, summoning up just this mass of shell shaped like a wolf to just clash with the limit break.
Alright, so you both just rolling +5s?
Yes.
Alright.
Yep.
Do it up. Midnight's is a 4. And Voices is a 6. No, wait, no, that's earlier, right? Or is that?
That's from earlier.
Oh, okay, sorry. My bad. Sorry, Midnight's is still a 4, and Voices is a 5. So yeah, like it goes, but in my head, it's you punch right through the wolf, like the shadow doesn't even affect, like he's going for it, and then just like starts catching the fucking hands, like right on, like one on top of the other. Nika, can you do me one more roll for a kind of wanting to like rob the cash registers? Castor, Castor and Pollux, the triangulation that you guys were doing it didn't actually leave with Adders and Britannia. like you can still trace like where they were sending the signal from. If you would like you and Akana to go check that out. I think maybe stepped because he said he don't want to. It's up to you. You can stay for the fight. You guys will miss the fight.
I think just given the whole situation, they would want to find out where it's coming from.
Alright. We'll get you over there then. So, as the fight's going on, Castor, Pollux, and Akana all, like, just leave. And you do hear just, like, what sounds like counting in the back, like, in underneath. So you go down the hallway, the locker room and such, whatnot, and then you go down, and, like, you open a door, and you just see a duck and one of the spindle, like, counting so much money. And you all, like, Bobbert's in here too, but with a broken wing. Not Bobbert, Billiam. Sorry. So that's what you guys find. And, like, they turn to, like,
Well then.
Hi. Akana doesn't have a gun. I need you to know that. Akana can't have that gun. Unless Akana's a spy, Akana might be able to just summon a gun. And it's like, it isn't what it looks like, I promise. And they have incredibly obvious, just like, they have spreadsheets of who is supposed to be like the strongest and who should have lost, and like how Gus and the Sparrow should have like swept this entire tournament. And but like at the very least, Bobbert should have been able to take it.
Yeah, no, to me this looks like you were trying to rig the system here. But I suppose you didn't take into account that we're a lot more tenacious than you thought.
And Quackers, who's the duck? And I didn't name him. That was named by Toast. Thank you, Toast, for making me have to say Quackers all the time. It's just like, now, let's keep this between us. If that's cool, if that's fine, we can keep this just between us. Like, you all look like, fairly nice people. And Bobbert's looking at Castor and Pollux. Not Bobbert, Billiam is, like, scared.
Pollux is just giving Billy a grin.
And it's just like, and the spindle, who you don't have his name, is just like, yes, I'm sure we can all come to an agreement. And they slide each of you 100 coins. It's like, surely, like, we can all come to some agreement. And they, like, turn their backs on you. And just, like, so you guys have the option of just taking 100 coins each right now. And it's just like, it's just a little gambling. Nobody got hurt.
Right.
You would have got hurt anyway, he says, screaming through the floor. Oh, is Stepped in that too? Let me get the penguin. Boop. All right. So yeah, you guys, each one of you would get 100 coins. That's a lot of coins.
Sorry to interrupt, but is that penguin?
Yeah, Patagon. Patagon's a penguin.
Ah, what I miss when I'm gone. Anyway.
They... Quacker's just like,
got
fine.
A chainsaw.
Just, fine. Let me sweeten the deal. And you see Quackers pull out 3 silver capsules and sets them down in front of each of you. And these capsules are the gachapon things that we released before. Like, you will get whatever you can roll for the gachapon thing, and then you can get whatever rewards in that. For the silver ones, it's like a rare magical item as well, or you can get like a pack of cards, or you can get a lot of extra money. And just an offer. Or you can try to take us in and have to like fight us legally, as this is the property of Reedy, and I'm sure it's going to take forever and you'll never see any of this money. This is mostly Reedy's money. He bet a lot of money on that snake woman. But the decision is yours. Is that what you guys are doing? Taking the money and like still turning them in?
I mean, that certainly sounds like something we do.
Okay. For this,
we could be better people.
For this, I'm gonna ask Valla, roll me a 20-sider to see, like, because you guys can each take the money. That's fine. Like, you'll get the money. Whether or not they will hang around for, like, what they will do. Oh yeah, you can bust them. They are busted. They are, in fact, toast. This doesn't go well for toast. This is the one time a die roll has not gone in Toast's favor. Like, Quacker
Raised by one.
Oh, it's raised by one.
Certainly did not go in Toast's favor. We're going to have to discuss that at some point. Probably in November, we will get to this part of the storyline happening, too. Quackers, Bobbert, and this spindle who is named, shit, where is it? It's a flower. It's a flower name. I lost my Google Doc for it. Yeah, a flower. His name's a flower. Have been escorted out in cuffs and by Sabbatha, who is, again, a Tarask, and also Flamingo Security.
And I walk away 300 coins richer.
300 coins richer.
Did I miscount? Sorry, 100 coins richer.
150. 100 coins, and then you have a silver gachapon that I will just ask you guys to roll in the Discord at some point.
Okay.
And you can get a lot of stuff from that. And Akana has it, and Sept has it, and everybody has it. Adders, more of your money went missing. Like, it's just gone. And
yeah,
like,
that checks out.
some of your crew has also like been arrested. I do not want to update my fucking Windows 11. Thank you very much. Jesus Christ, what a rough time for that to come up. Alright, so anywhere on your sheet, I'll remember the fact that you got the silver ones, and we'll just make the rolls at some point. And now back to the fight that's happening. If we all remember there was a fight happening.
Sorry that we sort of derailed that.
It's fine, it went great. I wanted a conclusion to that at some point. Like, otherwise, just like, why was I telling you about all the communication stuff? All right, so Midnight, you have gotten decked in the face.
Yeah. He's going to gather shells to his arm to bring out the claw again, and try to quickly strike at Royce.
All right, Royce, it's coming.
Royce is going to attempt to, like, drop to the floor to dodge it and respond with an uppercut.
Oh, that does sound very epic. Please, everyone, make your rolls. We've got a 3 from the both? No, it's a 4 from Royce. It is a 3 from Midnight. And just let me do this one real quick. I want it to look like a Shoryuken, but all like silvery and just like silver powdered, like pouring off your fist and just like nailing that uppercut. Just all the way down, like the one where you do the 360 in the air and then land like with your back facing him, or 180 in the air.
Shoryuken?
Sadly, Midnight, you put up a valiant fight. And like the crowd goes wild. Like all of the applause. It's like Rupert's in the like rolling back and forth. Just come on, give me some of them slaps. Because if you clap near Rupert, he fucking demands slaps. So he's got a big fake mustache. I love the fact that like instead of like big foam fingers, everybody's just wearing big fake mustaches. Like
God.
And just like the cheering, everybody goes wild. Castor, Pollux, Akana, everybody just in step. You guys managed to walk right back out just in time with the three in their cuffs with Sabbath, just to see like Royce being declared the winner. Like Reedy takes the stage. It's just like, I have not seen such a fight in ages. Oh, good on you, small wolf friend. You tried. And he pats both Rupert and Midnight. Not 100% sure if he's supposed to pet Midnight the way he's petting Rupert.
I mean, it's Midnight conscious at this point, so he just out.
It's like, he'll be fine. Medics!
Okay, I guess he's just out.
Britannia and Adders just come crawling out of the ocean. Now on the beach, it's just like Britannia's like, they're way stronger than they should have been. And one of them brought a grenade.
Just unforeseen circumstances. It won't
do
be a
your
mistake
training
that'll be
in
made
hell.
again.
And she wings out her shirt and she looks over at us and she's just like, did you get the information you needed, though?
Perhaps. We'll put it to use soon enough.
Excellent. It's like, well, live to fight another day. And then she like walks towards you guys' boat. But so Reedy pulls up a belt, and it looks just like a WWE belt, and it's just like, the winner of this first King of Iron Clay tournament is Royce we spelled it wrong on the poster. It's Vanderbilt, right? Belt?
Vanderbilt. Thank you
Vanderbilt.
very much.
Royce Vanderbilt. Everyone, 3 cheers for the Wander crew. And then everybody loses their mind. You do get this belt. This belt does allow you to use you can trade HP for AP when you're using fighter attacks, is what this belt does.
Oh.
So even if you spend yourself down to 0 AP, you can just sacrifice HP to do it.
Hilarious.
I didn't think about the fact that you have Wraith when I did that. Yeah, okay, I made a broken item.
It's alright,
kind of
once
like
I go Wraith, I
Jigsaw.
can't use it again.
And that was They Know Me, played in Iron Champions, a Fate game. I hope everybody in Street Combat, sorry, Champions was a different game. That is the second of our October games.
Yay!
I hope everybody had a lot of fun. Thank you, Adrian, for playing that new wonderful character. I would really like to see him join the crew. I really would. But maybe that's not a right yet thing. He's another of Adrian's many recurring characters. Soki did get it. It is broken right now, but you definitely got a hold of it. Akana, Castor, Pollux, and Sept are all rich as hell right now. Corzipa is nursing a headache. Royce is a champion. Midnight, you go runner-up.
Yep, I did a lot better than I thought I actually would.
The dice love Royce. Let's all just be clear.
I just want to. I found it extremely funny that the cats won against a fight with a bird, but lost against the wolf.
It did. It's just the circle of life.
It is.
The dice love me until they don't, and then I get my memories stolen.
You did get your memory stolen by the librarian, though.
Oh,
Don't worry,
I see.
we're gonna deal with that in November.
The dice allow me to build plots. Yes, good.
Mm-hmm. So, I would like to thank everybody for coming out. Thank you, Talon. I know that you haven't been able. I hope you enjoyed this one.
Don't know what's happening, but yes, hi. I exist again.
All right. Midnight,
It
you
was
did
great to see you.
great. This game, like I told you guys, that the system was really simple. It was basically just a not rock papers. It was like a tug of war the whole game, and it's very light. And I wish the dice were showing up on the screen, but that's a shame. And I'm very sad about like the disconnects we had at the beginning.
I have some leads
those
to
are no
follow on
fun.
that, and we'll see how it works out.
Okay.
Caustic's asking if Peanut got his money back.
He did not. He did not. That money, the rest of the money was confiscated by Reedy and Sabbatha. Wait, why does Vatna get any coins?
He bet very early, like super early.
Oh, Addis took all the money back. That like when he like made that announcement.
I thought it was a bet on 2 NPC characters.
Was it a bet on NPC characters?
So there was no foul play within that. I don't know. Sort it out in the Discord.
Yeah, he said that like he took all their money back is what he said.
Yeah,
From the
but
crypt.
he also got exploded into oblivion, so
Yeah.
That's fair.
make off
And
with what
got
you
a
can
locker
on your way
fire.
out, is all I'm saying. Right, then we're gonna wrap here. Hopefully we fix the connection issue stuff sooner than later. Tomorrow's game is the Diggy Hole number 4 for Alchemy Mondays, which I am personally very much looking forward to.
Yeah, we're playing that in Fiasco.
Mm-hmm. So we're
So
gonna
again-
go hack off, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thanks everybody for playing.
Bye forever!
Goodbye.
Thank you for having me.
No, you're quite welcome.
Bye.